Hey, are you ready? Are you ready?
Is it starting?
Oh, it's recording.
Oh, it's recording.
Except,
okay.
oh no, I just realized
Oh
it's
my
not
gosh.
on. Oh no. Oh, actually, look at that. I'm gonna have to keep it on here.
Is that like the intro?
It is.
I like it.
Yeah, it's a groovy mix. Alright, so I don't even know if any of my stuff was recording what I was saying, but I'm gonna mute this thing. And there we go. Okay, so
Oh no, someone's crying.
Alright, pause. Okay. Oh, look at it's up there. Alright, it's fine. Hi.
Hi.
This is Melinda and
Morgan.
with Monthly Moments with
Morgan
and Melinda. All right, we are absolutely unscripted. We have our kids with us in the clubhouse, and in the background you might hear Bluey and other things. And we are together. We're excited to come back to be with one another this month, September. You listened to our last one in August, and here we are again.
Yep, we made it happen.
We made it happen, and we have better drinks this time.
Yep.
I don't think we even had drinks last time, so got some Moscato, some Stella Rosa.
And some strawberry cream soda to mix in with that.
Makes it like a wine cooler, and it's quite delish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so what do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
What has happened in the last month?
A lot.
Okay, tell me more.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. What do you think is? I don't know. What should we talk about today?
I know one thing I really do not want to talk about is anything political.
Okay,
I feel
yeah.
like the last few
Yeah, I don't
episodes I've
either.
touched on that.
Yeah.
I want to stay away from it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's off subject. Just set it right there, sweetie, for right now. I met a person who, I'm not going to do that. Nope, I'm not
I
going to
just feel like, whatever we talk about with all the political stuff going on, it's like either way you're going to be like criticized for it.
Sure.
And it's just kind of like, I don't know, there's so much cancel culture right now.
Exactly.
So it's like, I just, it's kind of scary in the world right now. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So,
it is. I have,
especially as like, as like a nurse.
oh yes.
It's like you got to be careful.
Oh,
about,
for sure. Let's not get your job in danger.
Yeah.
Okay. We will stay far away. Okay. So, the trees are so beautiful outside here.
Yeah, right now it's what, tomorrow is the first day of fall? September.
Is it?
Because tomorrow will be September 22nd.
Okay.
So I think that is the first day of fall.
You know, what's interesting actually about that, September 22nd, I am going to drop a news bomb on y'all. So, I've been working on a book.
Oh my gosh.
Since last
cool.
November. And my goal was to publish by the summer. And I looked up what's the last possible date. And it said September 22nd, which was, there's like this equinox thing or whatever, summer equinox. So I guess it makes sense that it's actually the first day of fall. But the big news is that I will not be publishing tomorrow. So it's the whole... I've been very excited, and I've poured my heart into it, and I've been working with a guy named William Hernandez. He has this company, and it's called The Real AI, and AI is not artificial intelligence, or at least it's not fully that. It's also authentic and intentional or intentionality. And so I've partnered with him, and he asked me like a series of questions and really got down to the core of my voice. I would love for you to do a session with him. It's only like 30 to 40 minutes. It's totally free.
Yeah.
So I am going to send you a link, Morgan, and then when we meet again, you can talk about it.
Okay.
So, but what I want to say is I've been working with him and he's been helping me make sure that I'm reaching my particular audience, really the one person, right, that the book is designed for. And so I realized I couldn't do it as is, and I had to give a lot more heart and intention to it, and that's what I will be doing. And I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'll be working with a young lady, Keela Makhdi, and she's helping me with the design pieces, and we're both very excited about what the book will become. And really, since that news of I'm not going to publish by tomorrow, it's been, for me, on hold. She's been working on some of the design pieces, so I hope to connect with her, but that's my big news.
That's exciting.
It is. It's exciting. There's part of me that feels a little, I don't know, maybe I want to feel a little sad because I wanted it to be done, but I would have been rushing through and it wouldn't have been excellent, and that's definitely not what I want. I had been encouraged to do like a beta publish, sort of like testing it out, but I want to just give you, my readers, the product that is best for you. So it'll be interesting to begin to work on that. Oh, there she goes. Okay, so she's all set. So that's my big news. Your turn.
Okay, let's see. Big news. Oh my gosh, I really wish I had some big news. Let me think. Hold on. Oh, well, I don't think she would mind me sharing this. My sister came to visit over the last 2 weekends, and we haven't really spoken since my mom's celebration of life. So, I don't know, we kind of just both realized that everyone grieves in different ways, and I think grief is, like we've talked on the last episode that we were on together about how it could be complicated, and I feel like it, brought out some negative sides on different ends, but we had a good last couple of weekends, so I guess that's some good news.
Yeah, absolutely.
That we were able to spend that time together and kind of reconnect.
That's beautiful.
So, yeah. I'm trying to think of any other news we have. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, that's pretty much just working.
Well, it's been a month more of school.
Yeah.
So how's school going?
So school, he's doing good with that. Started basketball.
Nice.
So, but it's, it's a challenge when you have a child on the spectrum, just getting them into a group sport. It's just, it brings on, a whole different set of challenges because, when I'm one-on-one with him or when he's just in a small group with friends, it's a lot easier. But when he's in this group that, he has to do exactly what they're doing when they're doing it, it's challenging. So I kind of, during that practice, he got frustrated, started crying. So I walked him to the bathroom. I was like, okay, let's take a few deep breaths, and that was me included. I need to take a few deep breaths. I said, sure. We're gonna go back. Like, we gotta see this through. You're signed up till December, so we're gonna show up every Wednesday.
Okay.
And then while he was on the basketball court, when he got back, I'm friends with his kindergarten teacher that he had a few years ago. So she's like, I called her. I was like, she has experience with him in a classroom setting, which is like a group setting, similar to, basketball kind of. So I called her and I just was like, what do I do? She's like, you just gotta let him, take his breaks when he needs it, and just let him see it through. Like, it's not going to be an easy transition. It's a new thing for him. So I think that's a big thing for us. But yeah, being a mom to a child on the spectrum, being a mom in general is hard. It's
so hard.
But it's like just, it brings on so many different challenges with each age. Like, just when you think you get past something, and something new happens that
Sure.
you have to tackle. And
Yeah. So for me, Kalel, we were in a car accident a couple of years. I feel like we're going on the second year in November, October, whatever it is. And from that car accident, it triggered in him his Moro reflex, or the fear thing. And so when he was a baby, sounds terrified him. But he seemed to sort of integrate and adapt. And after the accident, it was so bad, he had to wear, like headphones and in class, and definitely had some sensitivities to sound, and being overloaded, like overstimulated by others, but most especially with sound. And that was hard as well. We did occupational therapy, which is helping, and I'm still waiting for the insurance to pay us actually towards expenses that we had to come out of pocket. It was insane in just that little piece. So I know too, like other kids, peers in every age group sometimes can be mean. They can be cruel. And so that's something else to fight. Like you have to be strong not to come out of your whole body to address other kids or the parents of the kids. Like if parents allow their children to be nasty, how has that piece been for you?
Yeah, I think some kids, like, you can tell they're annoyed, but then there's, like, they say sometimes, like, telling some of the good kids on the team actually might be helpful, because then they'll realize, okay, like, they need to be more accepting. Of course, maybe not sharing it with everyone, but those kids who are more of, like, the leader types, and sharing with them that he's on the spectrum, and they'll be more understanding. I feel like, autism is being talked about more because there's more access for intervention and all of that. So I think it's kind of being talked about more, and children are also more like aware of it too. So I think, that piece has been challenging, but I just try to help him, best I can with, like, maintaining the friendships he has, and just kind of guiding him when I am with him in social interactions. So that's all you can really do.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of people who are finding out as they are adults that they too are on the spectrum and, didn't know it. I think there's a lot of high functioning autism, like there's Asperger's. I have a friend who I'm pretty certain one of the people closest to her is absolutely on the spectrum. Another friend whose daughter is probably about 30, and she's just learning that she is. And then, like, some of the videos I've seen, like on Instagram, the people are, everyone's ADHD, right? Everyone says that, but now there's this thing, AUDHD, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I think I said it in another episode recently, I might be on the spectrum myself. But with that information and understanding, I think it does for sure help. And being able to talk about those things and invite kids to have compassion and to model kindness. How is the coach?
He's actually been really good through the whole process. Okay, you could use that one.
Wait, but it's dead.
Okay, well, the charger is in the pink bag.
Do you need an iPhone charger?
Oh, no. I want something to play.
Okay, well, the charger is in there.
I also have this charger, but it has to just sit up here for a little bit to charge up. Would that work? Excuse us, we're with our kids.
I trade you this.
Yeah, this one needs to charge though. So what do you want to do? This one is like weird where it has to go on a certain charger.
Yeah.
Wait. Can I Wait, where's the
It's in there. Unlock the door.
All right, we're gonna pause this for a second. Pause, stop. Okay, we're back. So, the coach. I was asking how the coach is.
Yes, so that's actually a funny story.
Okay.
So it's a good one. I could tell, like, when he signed up for the basketball, the first session we came like a little bit late just because we weren't sure how the traffic was going to be, and newsflash, it was terrible. Should have left another 15 minutes earlier, but we got there a few minutes late, so they had already started the practice. And obviously I didn't want to discuss everything in front of the coach, so then at the next practice, when I was talking to my friend that was, Corbin's kindergarten teacher, she said, like, yeah, you need to talk to the coach by today. And I was like, okay. And so I'm like, thinking, okay, I don't want to do it in front of Corbin, obviously. So when I got home, I was like, okay, I'll probably call him then. And I was like, maybe she should just call him. Like, she's kind of has stepped in as like almost like kind of like a big sister mom role in a way for me, because just with everything that has went on, losing my mom, all that, she's really been there for us. So she's like, you know what, I'll just call for you, and it'll be good because I can explain from a teacher's perspective things that he can do to help him out. And so she has that teacher experience, seeing him in a group setting, seeing him in like a setting outside of a group. So she had a really good conversation with him. Of course, he said he could tell he probably was on the spectrum, but they came up with some strategies to help him. So I think making sure he's aware was a smart choice, because he actually did not read through the notes of when you sign them up and any like medical issues they asked about. So I listed that, but I guess he didn't see that. He said he drafted him because Corbin's really tall, so he drafted him based on his height. He didn't realize that he was on the spectrum, but he said that he can tell that Corbin has some skills there, and Corbin gets very frustrated when he's not doing something perfectly. So the fact that he's learning still is just frustrating, that he doesn't always get it right 100% of the time, because he as someone who, for him, he's on the spectrum, he wants to he's very wants to get it right every time, and so I say to him, practice makes perfect, and I don't know how it's gonna affect his background.
Oh, it's fine. We're in a clubhouse, and other people are here, and so hopefully you'll be able to tune your ears to us.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
But this is life.
Yeah.
Real life.
Yeah. So, all right, now I lost my train of thought.
So, practice helping him to get it right. The need for that.
Yeah, that he's not going to get it right every time, and he never, you can't be perfect at anything, so I just try to teach him that. But just like he likes playing Minecraft, he likes playing Roblox, stuff like that. It took him time to obviously learn to play those games, so I try to explain it in that aspect. He also really likes dinosaurs, so it took him time to learn every name of every dinosaur. So I just told him that those things will take time, and he seems like by the end of the practice he was glad that he saw it through, and I'm glad that the coach is working with us. But it's always a challenge, new challenges when you have a child on the spectrum. So
Understood. And it's not through the school, it's is it I-9 Sports?
No, so it's through, it's basically an athletic team, they have like basketball, softball, soccer, like
Nice.
many different sports. So, and you pay like a fee, and then you're signed up for the season. So it'll be until December.
Okay, wonderful.
So.
Kalel actually just started basketball as well.
Oh, that's exciting.
And most, it feels like most, or a number of kids on his particular team, they have like at least between 4 and 6 teams.
Yeah.
You have to go sideways. There we go. His team got the luck of the draw in that a lot of kids don't know how to dribble or shoot, but they're learning. And his coach is very sweet and kind and encouraging and patient. So it's at the Y. And I just signed him up for another second round that'll start October, probably through November, December. So it's also funny to see them, and it's also frustrating. So like they've had games already, and some teams are a lot better. So it's 5 and 6 year olds, and some of the other kids are just, it feels like NBA level, you know, and their defense is amazing. Like they are in these kids' faces. Kids can't even move or breathe. And then you've got some kids that are kind of like clowns a bit, and during practice they're not taking it seriously. Instead of doing a bounce pass, they're throwing it like a football, stuff like that. But Kalel seems to enjoy it. His big brother plays basketball, and so as long as he's liking it, we want to keep him in there and let him enjoy it and grow and get some skills. So like during practice, he's made a couple shots, and he almost made a shot this last Saturday during his game. But the score was like 14-32.
Oh, wow.
So that gives you like a grasp of how it's going. Our team did not score the 32 points. So, but yeah, that's what's
yeah. No, and it's like also they're kids, and someone told me, like as long as they're having fun, like that's all that matters.
Yes.
Even though as parents, we obviously want them to do good and everything, and they want to do good, and we see them get frustrated, but I think it's like a journey and having fun that matters too. So
yeah, Kalel is having the most fun, and one of his best friends is playing on the same team, so that's been nice to Camden.
Corbin, why didn't you go back in there?
But the work isn't charged yet.
Okay, well I don't know what to tell you.
Well, guess what? Wait, what percent is it on?
This one's on 6%. You gotta wait.
Can we go home now?
No, not yet.
Never.
In
Please
like
don't.
probably like 15-20 minutes.
Yeah.
You can change our scenery, okay?
I'm too tired.
Of course you are.
Yeah. Can we go?
Why don't you could maybe, I don't know if
Can
you
we
care
go?
if they went on the playground.
Can we
Yeah,
go?
we should try that.
I said,
Yeah.
can we
Do you want
go?
to? Should we sit outside?
I think we should. Why don't we try outside? What do you
Yeah.
think about
Wait,
that?
well, I want to, but I want to show them my room.
Oh.
All right. I mean, I don't care if you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
want
That's
to
fine.
go up there. Maybe
Sure.
it'll be easier.
All right.
We'll pause it.
Okay. Pause again. We are back. This could be round 3 or 4 or 5. We have moved all over. And now we're in Morgan's lovely home. It's beautiful. I love this. I love this space.
Thank you. Yeah, we have a little bit of fall decorations.
Mm-hmm.
So getting ready for that.
Right there.
Wait.
Corbin, why don't you go in your room and show them all your toys?
Okay. All right. So we're talking about basketball. We're talking about kids on the spectrum. We're talking about life, right? And
Yeah.
fall, and what else?
Fall. Also with the fall, I think people don't realize, the holidays are a happy time for a lot of people, but could also be a sad time, especially just being kind of fresh in my grief journey still. It's only been a couple years since I lost my mom, and then, you know, like 7 years now since I lost my dad, but it still feels like yesterday sometimes.
Yes.
And, you know, when the holidays come around, especially because, you know, being part of a family that was like made holidays so big, especially like my mom, she decorated, she just went all out. So I think the holidays for me can be pretty hard. So I have to keep myself busy, you know, during that time, especially with it getting dark early.
Yes.
It can be like kind of, and you're like inside more. So I think we just have to remember as the holidays come up to like check in on people, and just because it's not always joyous for everyone. I mean,
Absolutely.
yeah, I mean, I'm very lucky to have my family and everything, but yeah, it's not always easy. So
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Coming into this season, the last part of the year, also depending on where you live, things around you are dying, right? The leaves are coming off the trees. It looks barren and cloudy and gray. And so for a lot of people, it's a depressing time. And unfortunately, people like really are super low. So, as Morgan said, I want to encourage you to check in with your friends and check in with those that you know are having a struggle, you know, whether they've lost their jobs or lost, you know, extra income, or lost a spouse or a child,
yeah,
a parent, an aunt and uncle. These are the times, you know, that people start counting. When you lose someone, people start counting, this is the first Christmas, you know, without my mom, or this is the 10th Thanksgiving, or, and it's rough. It can be rough. And we want to invite them into our spaces too, right?
Yeah.
In our place. And when they've lost that connection to the holiday. So I know for me, I was 25 when my mom passed away, and Christmas was like her big holiday, and I kind of just avoided it altogether, you know, give me some cash and I'll be fine. And it was hard even when I had my son. I think it made it easier because I wanted to do something for him, but it was very low key, you know, like a tiny Christmas tree and stuff like that. But I have been very blessed to have people welcome me into their homes. And there's a couple, Dean and Michelle Ratcliffe from church, and they became my other family. So I left where I was and I moved in with them, helped them with their kids, tortured their kids with the endless, the punishment was having to listen to me talk. But I'm very grateful for those months. I don't even know, to be honest, how long I was with them, but I was very grateful to be included in their family. And so check on your people and invite them into your home and into your heart, and you know, go knock on their door. But if you know that they're the type of person to not want that, you know, just go ahead and warn them first. Make a plan.
Yeah, no, that's definitely some good advice heading into it as fall starts tomorrow.
Yep. Okay, so do you do things with Corbin for Halloween?
Yeah, so we usually go trick-or-treating. I know when we lived in the same neighborhood, we always went trick-or-treating there. But last year, since we live in an apartment complex now, so they don't really, I mean, actually, a lot of people set out candy outside of their doors, and we realized that once we got home from trick-or-treating at a friend's house, or like in her neighborhood. But yeah, we usually just do like the trick-or-treating, get him dressed up in whatever he's interested in that year, and then we do like a fall festival when they have like the farms and the hayride and the pumpkin patch. We do like the pumpkin carving sometimes, even though that can get a little messy. So we've actually done more. I think last year we did pumpkin painting. So
Ooh,
that
like
was
that.
a little bit funner. I don't know.
That's a great idea. Thank you for
It was
that.
a little easier.
For
so,
sure. And, no knives, no
Yeah.
sharp objects.
Yeah, no, it makes me a little nervous.
And no goop inside.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm not really like a pumpkin seed kind of person. So like, yeah.
Okay. That's a great idea. My kids love to paint. And whenever they see the pumpkins, they are wanting to buy them all. So you've given me some great ideas. So the kids' school, they're going to be doing some sort of fall type field trip. I think it's like in Lakeland or Dade City, and there will be hay rides and all of that stuff. In fact, I'll be driving them there, and we'll be there all day because Michaela Sue can only go if a guardian is there. So I'll take them. And we'll spend the whole day there. That should be a lot of fun. You got Christmas plans. Do you know what you're gonna do?
We don't yet, so we'll figure that out. Usually we just open gifts at home, and we'll spend time with like my cousins and my aunt, and we'll go over there, and
Yes. We have zero plans to date. My husband grew up, much of his childhood was up north. And so he really requires that Christmas be cold.
Yeah.
And there'd be snow. And he's been very disappointed
Corbin,
all of these years of being in Florida because it doesn't get that cold and there's no snow to be found.
Yeah.
Not in this city. So we've talked about traveling, but we're definitely not going to do that this year. But have you ever gone skiing?
I haven't.
Okay.
No,
Me neither.
I've been in the snow, like visiting family, like in New York and I think Pennsylvania. But we have not. Corbin has not been in snow yet, so we really need to get him.
Okay, where's the bathroom? Let's find the bathroom.
Oh, it's right over here. Is she able to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Let's pause it. Let me make
the snow. I don't think my daughter has seen the snow,
Yeah.
and I don't think Kalel remembers the snow.
I want to see the snow. What is it like at the snow?
It's white, and it's very, very cold, and it hurts your fingers if you're in it too long. And it's fun, and sometimes it's more like ice. I think it's slushy and soft, but
when are we going to see snow?
Maybe we can go like
Snow.
in the like Christmas time, like January or February.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yes. So I feel like my oldest has not seen it, unless when we were in Ohio, there may have been. I feel like there was, but maybe it wasn't. So it was like around Thanksgiving, and it just didn't get that cold yet. So, Christmas. What are you doing Valentine's? I'm kidding.
Valentine's. We'll see.
I'm kidding. How about what are you doing this week?
This week.
Anything
let's see.
big happening?
Very busy with work.
Okay.
Let's see what's happening with work. We have like an event that we're doing by the Glazers Museum this weekend. So they're having like a 15th birthday bash. So there'll be vendors set up, and with my job, sometimes it's, salary. So sometimes we're doing things on the weekends. So we're like moving our schedule around. But for the most part, like I talked about in our last episode, it's Monday through Friday. But it'll be an extra day. So we'll try to see if I have a day off during the week to relax. But that might not happen. But we'll see.
Okay. Is this event open to the public?
It is, yes.
Okay. So Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday from 9:30 to 2 p.m.
All right, and so that
at Curtis
is
Hickson Park.
September 27th.
Yes.
All right, Saturday, September 27th. That is 6 days away. And then what are they going to be doing? What kind of vendors are they going to have?
Yeah, it's a lot of vendors. Like, I think it's sponsored by like the Children's Board, and obviously Glazers Museum is kind of hosting it for their 15th anniversary or whatever. And then Corbin, can you go in your room, please? You're being kind of loud. and they're gonna have a petting zoo.
Ooh, nice.
So they'll have lots of like vendors and fun stuff happening for the kids.
And then what age range would you say?
Yeah, good question. So I think it's gonna be like kind of like all ages. Like I even invited some pregnant clients that I have to come because they'll have like food trucks. And I feel like a petting zoo is for all ages. Like I like petting zoos. So, but yeah, I think anyone who has kids or is pregnant, gonna have kids. I feel like they'll have different things maybe to help with pregnancy, newborns. Like if we see anyone who's pregnant at this event, we could always recruit them into our program. So
absolutely.
Here, build this onto the house. Here, you guys can finish it.
And let's see. For me, I've been recruited, speaking of recruitment, into the school on Fridays to help with the yearbook club.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, so we've got a few students, all girls, and some that are in other clubs, but their club hasn't exactly started yet, so they've been with us. So some kids are coming in and then coming out and then visiting. But I guess it'll go year round, and we're talking to them, me and another fellow mom, also fellow PTSA board member. So I'm the secretary of the PTSA. She's the president. And so we're in charge of this little group and teaching them, or trying to, about journalism and coming together with ideas of what to do for that. And what else is going on? Are you reading anything these days?
Yes, I am reading. So I don't know if it happened before or after our last podcast, but my Kindle took a plunge into my pool.
Oh no.
So I had the basic, but I ended up upgrading to the Kindle Paperwhite because it's like waterproof.
Oh, nice.
Or water resistant. Whatever one, like it can get wet, but obviously you're not supposed to get it like completely submerged. So I ended up getting that. I got like a pink one, so I was happy about that. And then I got like a cute case for it. So right now, what am I reading? I think it's called My Friends. It's like a fiction.
Okay.
I was reading like a mystery thriller before. It's called Unmissing.
Oh.
That one was good. I like to read things that are a little bit like, creepy, scary around this time.
Okay.
Because of Halloween.
Yes.
So.
Some people like to be scared. That is not me. Although I do like thrillers, and I just finished this series. I guess, I don't know if it's limited or if there'll be a second series, but it's called The Girlfriend. But as far as books, I am reading a book. I started reading a book, and I mentioned William before, right? William Hernandez, and he has this thing where he helps excavate your voice, like who you are at your core and your heart. And some people choose to then work with him further. So this published author, is one of his clients. And I'm rummaging through my purse. So if you hear that sound, that's what that is. I started her book, which is very like high octane. There's a lot of imagery, a lot of, I think, puns, but it's part of her childhood, and I'm only like 46 pages in, and it's a random, well, it's got a cuss word in it. In the title, but it's pretty intense. So she did not have like a fairy tale.
Wow.
It would have been more like Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of upbringing, alcoholic parent. Various, I'm sure, kinds of abuse, and random thoughts and effed up ideas or answers, I think is the name of the book. But I'm enjoying, I'm enjoying, when I say it sounds hard to say I'm enjoying the book.
Yeah.
It's her. She's absolutely unapologetic. She's absolutely just authentic and real and just putting it out there. And so I'm enjoying this creation that she gave birth to. And so that's my current read. However, I am waiting for to be part of this ARC thing, which I don't even know what ARC is. What ARC
I
stands
think
for.
it's like something like I don't know what it stands for, but I know it's like you should preview the book. I
Yes,
guess.
exactly. So actually, I'm just trying to pull it up because I signed up. So
Corbin, can you go back into your room? Like that's where your Valentine's were stored. You need to put them back in there.
So there's an author, Tiffany. Is it Tiffany Nicole or Tiffany Noel Chacon? Tiffany Chacon. Anyway, I've read a lot of, if not all of her books, and she does like closed door, clean romance. So it's like either only kissing or not even kissing. And she's going to be part of this group of authors that has this Christmas series.
Oh,
and
that's cool.
Yeah, so it's like letters to Mrs. Claus. So that's my son.
Yeah, they're just kind of running around.
Okay.
Hey, I gotta run. Hey, I gotta run.
I know, it's
So fun. Okay, what am I? So I'm looking this up. Google Doc. They sent me something. So anyway, I agreed to read all of the books early.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm excited to do that because I love to read.
yeah.
And
Do you think you would ever get like a Kindle or?
I really like a physical book.
Yeah.
Even though, well, see, and I say
Yeah.
that, but all of these books I'm gonna be reading them on my phone.
Oh, okay.
I've never had a Kindle. My dad did, and it was kind of nice, but I want more.
Yeah.
But I really like gadgets. But my kids also steal all of my stuff, so
Yeah.
I might as well just not have any of that because they just claim it as their own.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to this series. So Tiffany, hers is going to be, am I allowed to say this? A sport that I enjoy, because I don't know if it's out yet. Is it out that it is? Okay, pickleball. I hope it's out.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert. I love pickleball. And do you?
I actually have not even played pickleball.
Okay.
Like, but I think they say it's kind of like similar to like ping pong, but
Okay.
like more like spread out. Is it?
So let me help you with that.
All right.
Ping pong married tennis and had a baby.
Yeah. Okay.
And so tennis, you've got the rackets and then the tennis balls, right? And so pickleball is on an outdoor court. And then ping pong, you have the table, so you're hitting against the table. But it's because the racket is different and the ball is more like what are the not a skee ball, the plastic balls, whatever.
Yeah.
So it's closer to ping pong in that way, but it's a smaller court, and there's definitely different rules. You can't slam on the serve. You can't throw the ball up and hit, and you have to serve underneath your waist, and the scoring can get complicated if you are premenopausal or have ADHD or you're old or you're young or but it's a lot of fun. A lot of older people play, the people who spent decades playing tennis, right? This is their new sport. And then a lot of young people are doing it. And there's it's become so popular. It's insane. There are clubs where you spend $400 or more per month just to be part of the club.
Wow.
In fact, I think her husband, Tiffany's husband, I think they're in Tennessee now. They moved, and he's probably in some club and just doing tournaments and stuff. So
that sounds fun.
I like it. I like it because it's not as heavy as tennis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know ping pong can be because we have a ping pong table down at our pool, and it can be challenging sometimes. I feel like maybe it would be easier if it was I don't know, on a bigger court or something.
Yeah. I grew up doing ping pong. I enjoyed that. So and I grew up, I took tennis lessons, but I just wasn't, I didn't really play tennis game, I didn't play games. Full-on games.
Yeah.
But I liked it,
Yeah.
So anyway, to me, it's the perfect thing, the perfect in between. So I don't know what the other stories are about, and I couldn't find them, but I am looking forward to those reads. And when you're part of an ARC team, the other piece is giving a genuine feedback, like putting a review.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. Yep, there we go. I'm done.
You won't want to spoil a book, I guess.
Yeah. Though, okay, you know what? I'll talk about. So Tiffany has this series, and it's an equestrian series, and it was really good. It was like super good. And I think there's like 4 books. Maybe she might have thrown in like a little itty bitty novella in there. And now I'm trying to think of. Oh my gosh, I feel so horrible. I'm gonna have to Google this.
No,
right
I
now.
kind of remember, I forget what books I read, so I keep track of them on Goodreads. But I feel like sometimes with certain books, like, I mean, even if they were super good, sometimes you just forget. Like, especially for me, I read so many books. Like, I'll sometimes forget, like, oh, what happened in this book? Like, so if they come out with like a second or a third book, then I'm like, okay, I have to kind of look at like a summary of what that last book was, because you forget like sometimes details. And I don't know, I like to, when I'm reading like a second or third book, I like to know like what happened before that and have it fresh on my mind. So.
Yes. So she is Tiffany Noel with a double L, Chacon.com. And that book series is it's called Jump. It's the Jump series. The first book was called Jump. She herself was an equestrian, like she rode as a sport, and so she's very familiar with all of that whole genre and stuff. One thing that I thought was really neat is as she was doing her book launch, she had some actors like do almost like commercials sort of for it. So I was like, I'd never seen that. It's like this little tiny mini movie, and I thought that was very, very cool and intriguing. And let's see, right now it's a Mrs. Claus series. So she's partnering with between 6 to 11, maybe. Oh yes, like 12, right? 12 things before Christmas. So with these other authors for that series, and she did another sports themed thing with a group of other authors, and I really enjoyed that one. It was football. It was a couple of football things, and what I've liked about doing it, because I know there are people who maybe like only read clean books, and there are other people who only do like the stuff that's not clean.
What is it, a smut or something?
So like so back in the day, especially as a younger Christian, I'm not going to read that smut. But I have a cousin, I don't know if I talked about her yet, Zane. Her pen name is Zane, and her books have become movies, and it's like famous, and I don't know, BET, HBO, whichever, all the stuff. And my dad gave me her book for my birthday, and I'm like, why would he do this? No offense, cousin. I loved it. And so I sat in his living room and I read it, and then it got dark in the room, and he came in and turned on the light, and I finished it, and it was amazing. It was so good, and it was absolutely movie worthy. And so you didn't need it. On one side, but it was also just still good. And so I think some books need it because it's the only thing that it's offering, you know? But hers, it was really good. Like, I was like, okay, this is definitely her. This is her purpose. This is, you know.
Yeah, I've wanted to write a book, like one that is like fiction or something like that, but it's just hard to I don't know, if I start it, sometimes I won't, I want to be able to finish it. And so I don't want to get started on it and then just have it sitting forever. So, but I've definitely thought about it. But it's another thing I'd have to add to my list.
For sure. So what could help with that, and I don't know if I've talked to you about it, but I have mentioned it in one of my other episodes, which was, Are You an Artist? And then I answer the question, yes, everybody's an artist. And so there's this book, The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, and I would highly recommend it. It's a 12-week thing, so you have to find time and space. You have to daily like write 3 pages, you know, so that's either going to sleep late, waking up early. And then the other piece is you have to go on a date with yourself every week. So you have to like try to plot that out. Thankfully, when I started it, and I only got like halfway through, my mother-in-law was very supportive because she had read the book decades ago. But I would recommend that because it'll help you tap into all of your artistry and all of your passions. And then you will make time for writing. And in fact, the fact that you're like having to like write these 3 pages, that can become like the building blocks of whatever story or stories that you have.
I'll have to try that.
I love that. So Tiffany, and I think I've talked about her before. I went to, like I said, one of her book launches, and she read an excerpt, and I got chills, and I'm like, oh, this is where she belongs. You know, like she is a great storyteller, and what I love about her books, not anymore, honey, but tomorrow you can have some more chips. I will be laughing out loud at parts of her story, you know, and so like when I can be engaged like that as a reader, you know, and can't put the book down, you know, for thrillers and stuff like that, and
be careful.
Sometimes I cheat. Sometimes I get so anxious like about a character. I'm like, I just need to know, is this person going to still be alive? And I'll skim through towards the end of the book to find out if their name is.
I always have to like keep myself, because I read on the Kindle, so it's like I have to keep myself from looking at the bottom of the page.
Oh, okay.
So that I don't spoil it for myself. Because I'm like, I need to read what happens first. But
you never cheated.
No. So
I've done that with TV series too. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just need to know. I need to know if this person's a bad guy, you know, so I'll Google it. And my son, my oldest, had me watching a show. I think it's Netflix. And I was just getting so anxious. And so I went to Google to find out, you know, is this guy the bad guy? And then I read too much, and I kind of lost interest in wanting to, because I basically read all about the story.
It's kind of like how I am with like reality TV, because I love reality TV. So if I found out who like won the season, then I'm like, okay, I don't even want to finish it now because now it's spoiled for me. So what's the point?
Well, we might have to wrap this up.
I know the kids are like,
they're just coming in here. They're riding scooters all through the room. Singing. They're happy.
I know, they're having fun.
They're having a good time. Any last topics, or how should we?
Trying to think. I can't think of anything. Okay. It's like that Sunday night feeling that you're just like, you're kind of like dreading Monday and and just kind of tired from the weekend. And I feel like when you work Monday through Friday, sometimes the weekends you're just catching up on everything. It can be hard to even fit in other things. Like I'm catching up on laundry, I'm catching up on cleaning, and it's like, oh my gosh. So hopefully this week will be smooth.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be out of town towards the end of October, so we'll need to meet up in the middle of October.
Yes.
And maybe we can text between then and now. But also, okay, so you've brought some people to my podcast. Thank you. They enjoyed the last time we got together. And I presume that they will be listening to this too. Can you guys please just comment? What do you want us to talk about?
Yes.
Do you want to join us on one of these episodes? Should we... What should we chat about next time? Should it be more formal, less Yeah, I don't think it can get any less formal than it is.
Yeah. I don't know if we can get more formal either, to be honest. We all have to do it when the kids are at school.
Which one of you can babysit?
Yeah, exactly.
I think, how about that? Next time we meet, let it just be the two of us.
Yeah, we could do a time during the week.
Yes.
Like during time that I'm not as busy at work.
Yes.
So.
Okay, I love that. All right. So see, we're already planning for the next time. Thank you so much for joining us. And thank you for pausing just one moment while I figure out what my tagline is. Okay, so this has been Melinda and Morgan, right?
Yeah.
And we're hosting this episode. And we clearly are not perfect, right? But we are present, and we are grateful for you to join us in this space as we talk and heal and share, and maybe just during this fun conversation, bring some healing to other people out there. And until next time, I am unapologetically yours. Alrighty.